Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wear test on the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation and these two concealers, the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer and the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I did a haul on these actually yesterday, and I'm going to put them on and see how they last throughout the day and do several check-ins with you. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with application, jump right in. So I've already moisturized and primed my face, so I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the foundation. I'm going to do a sponge on one side and a brush on the other, just because I did a sponge in my haul and it wasn't the most coverage around my acne scar, so I want to see if a brush changes that. And I know some people like using brushes and some people like using sponges, so I'm just going to see how this works with both. Alright, for the brush side, I'm going to be using the Morphe M439. This is still not clean right now, but we're just going to go with it. So I'm going to use the brush on this side and the sponge on this side. I'm going to take a couple pumps of this on my hand. And then in my haul, I definitely had some first impressions of this foundation as far as color went, because I think it is very strongly yellow toned, which isn't a bad thing. It's just I'm very pale, and so I feel like it's not too dark. It's almost just like a smidge too yellow, but it's nothing that I can't work with. I definitely feel like the brush side already looks like heavy on my skin. Like it just looks like I just laid a whole bunch of foundation on my skin and didn't bother to blend it. It was kind of just the look of the brush side. It definitely is more full coverage with a brush, but I'm going to see if I can smooth it out with a sponge and make it look a little bit less heavy. It's not like the worst looking thing in the world, it's just definitely like, I definitely look like I have foundation on, but the coverage is very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and go on this side with the sponge and then smooth over the brush side. So I didn't even use all of it, so the sponge definitely soaks up a lot of product. I don't know if it's going to be visible in the camera, but there is a considerable difference in coverage and texture from one side to the next. This side is more full coverage, but I definitely see a lot more like heaviness, and then this side is considerably lighter, but obviously the texture and like it just doesn't look as heavy on this side. So there's pros and cons to both sides. I'm going to see if I can build up on this side with the brush and then smooth it out on this side with the sponge. So I'm just going to concentrate on the areas that I need more coverage. I feel like that helped a little bit, but I don't think either side looks terrible. It's not like this is so heavy like I wouldn't go out with it. It's just a little heavier than the side with the sponge. So, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of a fan. I really don't mind it at all. It definitely does look like you have foundation on. Like, you're not going to be able to get away with the whole, like, airbrush, no foundation look. But maybe setting it will help and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and with the concealers. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did with my haul. I'm going to do the Camouflage under this eye and the Makeup Revolution under this eye. Just to see how they both last throughout the day. I have mixed first impressions on both of them. This one is too yellow and this one seemed a little drying, but we're just going to see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these. I honestly really like this, and like once it's on, like blended out, you really can't see like the major color difference. So, and then I'm going to apply the Makeup Revolution one under this eye. In my first impression haul, I had some trouble with this concealer taking around the side of my skin, around the side of my cheek, so we're going to see if it does that now. So with both the concealers, I can see my pores under my eyes, and I feel like my pores are just worse on this side, so that's why I'm just seeing them more on this side. But I do use a pore filling primer, and with some concealers it looks great and with some it just doesn't. I'm going to see if setting it will help, but since I already have the foundation and the concealers on, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I will check in with you guys throughout the day. So, hey, what's up you guys? I'm back, and I went ahead and did my makeup. I will say, while doing my makeup, I noticed that the foundation seemed to have oxidized a little bit, but once I set it down, I really don't notice it anymore. And everything blended out really nicely. I did powder, I did everything. I'll have all that stuff in the description box below. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a check-in time. I finished my face makeup around 12:10, but it's now 12:24. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, around 12:24. So I'm gonna go eat lunch and write some papers for school. So, but I will check back in with you later. Hey guys, it is now 3:28. So this has been on for like 3 hours. And honestly, it looks the exact same it did when I put it on. I haven't noticed anything changing. It hasn't been that long, but I will say I did kind of like jog across campus because I was running late to a class. But it seems to be holding up really, really well. I will say I was looking in like a mirror and I really noticed that like my bronzer looks like really, really orange. And I don't know if it's the, I think it's the bronzer I used, because the bronzer I use, like, I've used so many times and I really like it. I don't know if it's the foundation, I don't know if it's the new hair, I really don't know, but so far I really like the foundation, I really like the concealers, they seem to be holding up pretty well. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys in another few hours after I write my paper. So, hey guys, I'm back from class. It is now 8:09 at night. So the foundation's been on for like 8 hours. Honestly, I'm super impressed with how it's held up. I am a little oily on my forehead and under this eye, which is the Catrice side of the concealer, and so the Makeup Revolution one held up really well. I will say it's pretty cakey around my nose, like more than I would normally see, like with my normal foundation routine, but I think that's more the foundation than it is the concealers. My nose is a little like rubbed off a little bit, but I think that's because like I do have a cold, so I've been like wiping my nose a little bit and stuff like that. It is slightly bit cakey on my chin and like upper lip, but I think that may have more with the fact that I used a brush, and I never really use a brush, and just like I've been walking around campus, and though our campus here is not very big, it is quite a decent walk, and I never really leave myself much time, so I remember like booking it across campus. So, but honestly, like, it's not bad at all. Like, this isn't like, oh my god, it's broken down so terribly, I'm never gonna wear it again, because I've had some foundations like that. So honestly, I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can see like what it really looks like up close. So we're gonna see how that works. Alright, I tried to get as close as I could while still sitting and not like squatting in front of the camera. So I hope you can kind of see like right around here it's a little cakey, and then right around here as well, and then like on my chin, and then like squoosh down. It is a little oil on my forehead, but like honestly I don't even think you're going to be able to tell on camera here. But like my bronzer stayed up pretty nicely even though it's a nice little orangey tint. But honestly, like, I'm really impressed with this, and I really, really like it. I am going to keep it on for longer because my boyfriend is closing at work today, so probably won't be back until like 11 or 12 at night. So I'm going to stay up to FaceTime him because I haven't seen him in 4 weeks, and I'm getting a little antsy. So I am going to keep this on for a little bit longer and see how it progresses. I have not touched up once. I'm not going to touch up because I don't touch up normally ever, because I'm running around campus and I just don't even think about it. So we're just going to see how this holds up for the rest. Alright guys, I'm back with another check-in. It is now 10:48, so this foundation has been on for almost 11 hours. Also, I'm in my Eeyore onesie because it's cold in here. So anyway, I was sitting down and watching, well, I edited a YouTube video, and then I was sitting down and watching some YouTube, and I looked in my little vanity mirror, and I was like, oh my god, this looks terrible. And I was freaking out because I'm like, it's breaking down so much. Like, it was looking so good just like a few hours ago. But I will say one thing about my vanity mirror. I got this off of Amazon. It's just one of those little ones that like you click a little button and it lights up. This shows every little thing that is wrong with your skin. It is very intense. Like, I don't even think the light is that bright. I just don't know if it's like the quality of the mirror and like a combination of having that light right there. But you see every little thing wrong with your skin and your makeup. And so when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh no, this looks terrible. And like I told Colleen and I told Kirsten can't see anything right now because she doesn't have her contacts in, but Colleen was like, I don't really think it looks that bad. And I got up and I went and I looked in the bathroom mirror, and it really honestly did not look that bad. Like, I feel like in person, if someone was just to look at me, it really wouldn't be that bad. But in this mirror, I feel like it looks tragic. Like, and also there's like these little like marks where like some came off, but I think I just like scratched myself. But it definitely is breaking down. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see, but around like the 10 and a half I think hour mark, it is starting to break down, but it's breaking down in really weird spots that like foundation normally doesn't. Like, it's like right here and then like around my mouth, which used to happen in the past. I don't know if maybe this just needs like a setting spray, or maybe I need to adjust primers or something, but I'm going to zoom you guys in just so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, you guys are really up close, but I hope you can see like right around here. It's just like, it's getting really, really cakey and just breaking down and starting to separate. I'm definitely going to keep it on for longer. Also around my nose is like super oily, but I'm definitely going to keep it on probably for a few more hours. But yeah, I hope you can see how much it's breaking down. But yeah, I will be back later with another check-in. Alright, you guys, it is now 11:47 at night, and this is going to be my last check-in because I'm so tired, but it is definitely significantly broken down. I'm super oily. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as I think it is just because I'm looking really closely, but it's definitely not going to be 24 hours. I just see as the time is passing, it's getting more oily and it's just breaking down more and more. So yeah, I'm going to play around with it more, try more primers, try setting sprays and stuff, but as of this video, it is not looking too good and it is not lasting very well on my skin, but I'll keep you guys updated in future videos. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you feel like it. Comment with any video suggestions you might have, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.